What is up, Starter Family? It's your boy Blue coming back to you with another video, a little bit of an update segment. This week, we have something super exciting to announce. Pokemon Worlds happened last week, and they gave us a little taste of some Japanese and some English product coming out within the next few months. The first set they released at Worlds is the Japanese set coming out September 22nd called Raging Surf. Raging Surf has 63 cards in its set, so it's a little bit smaller than War of the Black Flame, but we've seen a couple cards released to us by the Pokemon Company. We've seen Larry and Rika trainer cards, as well as Terastallized Garchomp, Frostlass, and Bombardier. No art rares or secret art rares have been released so far, but they wanted to give us a taste to get us excited for the upcoming set in a couple of weeks. What's interesting about this is at the same exact time, we're getting the English installment of Pokemon 151. Pokemon 151 was released in Japan a couple months ago and took the Pokemon community by storm. What's interesting about Raging Surf is Pokemon 151 in English comes out the same exact day, so Japanese and English collectors are going to be a bit spoiled for choice because there's two sets coming out at the exact same time. So whether you want to spend your money on a set that's already come out in Japanese and English, or you want to go into the more Japanese route in terms of Raging Surf, is completely up to you as the consumer. Pokemon also released the Raging Surf Booster Pack and Booster Box art. It is phenomenal. We have Jirachi, Groudon, and Garchomp on the front. I think Pokemon is really starting to give us a bit of the fan favorites, a bit more of what the community's been asking for. So I'm super excited to see where they take it in terms of the art rares and the SARs. Just none of those have really been released yet or talked about. Pokemon's really only given us maybe 10 cards that we've seen so far. Pokemon in October is releasing Ancient Roar and Future Flash in Japanese. It'll be the set following Raging Surf. Very little is known so far about this set. Really the only taste and really only speculation we can make is that it's going to be based on the new Suicune and Virizion Pokemon that were released in the new DLC trailers earlier this month for the new Pokemon DLC Scarlet and Violet video game. That is really all the information we have at this time. No pack art has been released, no product has been released, just those two Pokemon, and no cards have surfaced yet. The next English set coming out after Pokemon 151 will be a combination of Raging Surf, Ancient Roar, and Future Flash. It'll be kind of, think about in the spring when we saw Snow Hazard, Triple Beat, and Clayburst. It'll be very similar to how Paldea Evolved was. 1 week after Ancient Roar and Future Flash release, we are getting the next English installment, Paradox Rift. A little bit is known about this set because earlier at Worlds this week, they announced a couple cards that are going to be in this set in November. They've also released an ETB product shot, which looks pretty cool. Not my favorite, to be honest with you. I think the Obsidian Flames ETB was a bit more thoughtful, a little more thought out, but I think it'll be a great piece to open and collect if you are a Pokemon collector. They've released some fan favorites from this set. They are giving us the Paradox Salamence. They are giving us the Paradox Volcarona. So you can probably expect Fluttermane. You can probably expect Iron Tusk, maybe. We saw it in Scarlet and Violet, but it's going to be very much focused on Paradox Pokemon, unlike Paldea Evolved and Obsidian Flames, which focused more on regular style Terastallized Pokemon, as opposed to the Paradox Pokemon, which they will be exploring in the DLC. We should be expecting Walking Wake and Iron Leaf. I'm very excited because this is Suicune and Virizion. Suicune literally looks straight out of Jurassic Park, and I cannot be more excited to collect that card. I think the SAR variant will be out of this world. Starter Family, I hope you enjoyed this little update, what we're looking forward to in the English and Japanese. I cannot be more excited for Raging Surf because it's bringing a lot of Gen 3 Pokemon that we haven't really seen in a while in the TCG, as well as new Pokemon from the new era that I personally really like, as well as Garchomp, which, who doesn't love Garchomp, right? Like, Garchomp is a fan favorite, and I cannot be more excited to collect these sets over the next couple months. I really think the Pokemon Company and Pokemon TCG is heading in an amazing direction, and I am looking forward to the future of the hobby at the end of this calendar year and as well as early 2024. Thank you so much for watching, Starter Family. It's been your boy Blue. I'll catch you next time.
All right. That's amazing.